Thanks for that. I appreciate you stopping by and kinda just, yeah, I appreciate it. So, yeah, she passed away a little while ago, but she's always been there to try and support me for a lot of what I try to do with the streams, trying to be creative and just all that. She was the one that bought me my editing program. She was the one that helped me kind of understand recording videos, and that was even when she was trying to learn it herself. She was definitely the one that got me started, and that's why I'm trying to continue. That's actually why getting affiliate was such a big moment for me, especially. Because to me, that was achieving what she wanted. What she was hoping I'd achieve. The art piece on screen is actually the thing I want to get a tattoo of, but a tattoo's really, really expensive. Especially since they would have to modify the picture to give it some more shading. The tattoo itself, it would come around like $500 to $1,000. I forget exactly, I think maybe 500 to 750. I actually had that commissioned. The silvery gray is mom, with my cat form there. The Easter lilies in the back represent her, and the rose represents me. Because my middle name is Rose, even though I go by Amber a lot. Or, well, it's not a legal name yet, but that's also the reason why I did in quotation marks the last name for her. Her actual name is Marie, but obviously for legality and confidentiality reasons, her last name is replaced. But the dates are the same. She played a few different games. I remember she got me into a variety of different games. I don't remember if she played the NES. I don't recall anything involving Game Boys or stuff, but I do know one of the first consoles I personally remember was a PlayStation 2. One of the games I know for a fact she played Katamari Damacy. That is one that I know for a fact she played. But one of the things I have the most memory with was Nintendogs, funnily enough, when it came to her, because I was so proud of the one dog I got. I think it was like a golden retriever or Labrador. It was a golden puppy at least. And it was one of those things of I managed to get that dog to where I could literally go loops around the whole map and still have more than enough ability. It's like I could hit every single stop. I could go and hit every stop and still have more than enough. Yeah, I worked on that pup so much to make her proud, essentially, that I could care for at least a virtual pup and get it to go so far. Got gold star and I think all the competitions and everything. She was definitely into Celtic-based music, at least from what I can tell. A lot of the songs she was into, I actually have a bunch of them. At least what I could salvage. Thanks for the bets. I appreciate it. Yeah, just talking about different memories and different stuff. Not that I know of. Nothing that I know she was crazy into. The only thing I know that she and I really enjoyed specifically was Lindsey Sterling's Shatter Me song. That's the only most modern song I can think of, other than like her older stuff like Blackmore's Night for Ghost of a Rose, All Because of You, stuff like that. I'm managing, I guess. I don't really know. Funnily enough, the song that's been playing is actually from a game called Witch's Wish, which is something my mom got me. It's the end of the game music, essentially. I managed to finish that game and I was so happy. It is a little finicky. I remember that much. But it's definitely a game I remember fondly. That, and she was actually the one to get me into Legend of Zelda. The whole Legend of Zelda series, me being an absolute nerd about it. She was the one that got me into it. After that, I attempted to play Majora's Mask, but as a kid, I sucked. And it's thinking on it now, it's kind of embarrassing with my Majora's Mask playthrough attempt because I didn't understand I had to go to I had to collect the fairy from one area, like the fairy fragment, to bring it to the other great fairy to really get started. I didn't understand how to do everything, so I would always die. But then Mom got me Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass for the DS. Spirit Tracks is, to this day, one of my absolute favorites. And she got me Wind Waker, as well as Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, both games of which I loved. I binge played a lot of Skyward Sword literally on my birthday. I I literally got all the way to the Silent Realm for Elden Volcano on my birthday and past that, and that is far into the game. I I was getting so angry. I was getting so unbelievably angry at that particular Silent Realm. Elden Volcano is the worst. I was screeching going up and down the mountain. Mom had to force me to stop playing because of just how irate I was getting because I missed the tier on my way down and I was being chased in the process, so I was screaming in absolute bitter rage. And the thing is, like, with Ocarina of Time, when I first started playing it, Grandma thought that me playing a game like that was bad for me because it would teach me that violence is okay. Yeah, I don't think violence is okay at all. If anything, that taught me that there needs to be people in the world to protect others that can't protect themselves. That's all that Legend of Zelda's taught me. That there needs to be people out there that protect others, or that you need to stand up for yourself even in the worst situations. Even when the situations seem impossible, there's always going to be something that will help you one day. So I never believed the whole video game nonsense. I just believed that the only reason she was saying that was because she's a hardcore Christian who does not like you straying in this bit from Christianity. And if you so much as stray, she becomes irate, essentially. Mom was actually also the one that got me into Okami. Okami and Okamiden are another pair of games I really loved. I actually have played both of those on the channel. Oh, this was something I just remembered. A game she bought me that I was actually surprised she let me have. As a kid, she bought me Skyrim. I remember even as a kid, I was surprised that she actually bought me Skyrim. Because Skyrim has a lot of violence and blood and everything. I wanted it specifically because I wanted to fight the dragons. And I still love Skyrim to this day. I still have it.